Hello students, welcome to history class. So we have already completed our first chapter, that is the Harappan civilization. So today we will move to next chapter, that is the kings, farmers and towns. Okay, early states and economics around 600 BCE to 600 CE. So after the end of the Harappan civilization, that is around 1900 BCE. Okay, uh, like um, uh, after so many years, after so many years, okay, there was several development in parts of the subcontinent after the end of this civilization. Okay, so especially people started they started migrating to the Indus river and the tributaries of this Indus, and they started settling down here again. Okay, so this was the period when Rig Veda was composed. The Rig Veda, as you know, the earliest and the oldest religious textbooks of the Hindus. Okay, so it was composed during 1500 BCE to 1000 BCE. Okay, so during this time there was a lot of development, there was a lot of the emergence that was happening during those period. Okay, so uh, there were so many evidences. Okay, we can find from that period, like there was a development in agricultural production, especially in North India. Okay, and parts of Deccan Plateau and some parts of Karnataka. Okay, and there was also a emergence of pastoral, okay, population, okay, especially in South India. And there is evidence in the changes in the burial system. Okay, and they started, okay, elaborating huge stone structures known as the megaliths. Okay, these are the changes we are going to discuss. Megaliths means kya hai? Mega means huge, and lith, as you know now. Okay, I'll tell you. MEGA, mega, LITHS, megaliths. Mega means HUGE, huge, and liths means, as you know, stone. ओके, सो उन लोगों के ब्यूरियल सिस्टम में भी मेगालिथ्स का क्या हो गया था, एक एडिशनल चेंजेस आ गया था. एट द सेम टाइम दे स्टार्टेड टू बरी देयर डेड बॉडीज. ओके, विद द rich range of tools and weapons, okay, made up of iron. Okay, so that means we are going to discuss about the period that has already entered into the Iron Age. Okay, because as we remember that the Harappan, they don't have the access of iron, or they don't know the use of iron. Okay, so in this chapter we will going to discuss all this development or the emergence. Okay, so from the 6th century, or around 600 BC. Okay, there was an emergence of different types of states, empires and dynasties. Okay, so there was a development in agriculture, there was a development in political scenario of the subcontinent. Okay, and there was a huge there was a huge uses of iron in agriculture as well as in the political zone. Okay, so as to understand all these changes that appear during the period around 600 BC to 600 CE. So the scholars, they have taken the help of some sources like inscriptions, coins, metals. Okay, and they have taken the help of stones. Okay, they have taken the help of different kind of pottery. Okay, to understand all these changes that occur during the period. Okay, but as you told, as I'm telling you, inscription. Okay, inscription kya hai? Inscription is inscriptions are writings, okay, engraved on some kind of hard surfaces, like किसी stone के ऊपर, rock के ऊपर, pillar के ऊपर, metal plates के ऊपर कुछ ऐसे लिखा नहीं, इनग्रेव्ड करके किसी को खोप के लिखते हैं, दैट इज अ परमानेंट राइटिंग. ओके, उसको क्या बोलते हैं? इंस्क्रिप्शन बोलते हैं. सो जो भी इंस्क्रिप्शन का स्टडी करते हैं उसको क्या बोलते हैं? इपिग्राफी बोलते हैं. उस फील्ड को इपिग्राफी बोलते हैं. दोज हु स्टडी इंस्क्रिप्शन वी कॉल इट इपिग्राफी. और जो इंसान इपिग्राफी के बारे में पढ़ता है उसको क्या बोलते हैं? इपिग्राफिस्ट बोलते हैं. ओके, सो डोंट गेट कंफ्यूज। सो हिस्टोरियन ने लाइक आर्कियोलॉजिस्ट ने इसका भी हेल्प लिया था कि लाइक इस पीरियड को समझने के लिए, ठीक है। सो लाइक पर लाइक उन्होंने क्या किया था कि कोइंस इंस्क्रिप्शंस है कि नहीं, लाइक इन्होंने लाइक डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ क्या लिया था, मेटल्स वगैरह का भी हेल्प लिया था इस पीरियड को अंडरस्टैंड करने के लिए। पर इतना इजी नहीं है, लाइक इट विल नॉट थ्रो अ like entire light to understand this period. They did not throw, this sources does not throw an entire light to understand this period, okay. They only throw a bit of light or a like bit of rays, okay, to understand this period, okay. So it will not tell us or like it will not give us the entire story. फिर भी क्या किया scholars ने, they have tried, okay, they have tried to draw a range of scenario from this period, ठीक है, उन्होंने ट्राई किया है। so in this chapter we will going to discuss all these factors, okay. So in this chapter our first subtopic will be this Prinsep, Prinsep, Prinsep and Piyadasi, okay dear students, हमारा ये chapter का first topic है, ओके, सब टॉपिक है, सॉरी सब टॉपिक है। सो प्रिंसेप, फर्स्ट हम प्रिंसेप जानेंगे क्या है। सो प्रिंसेप एक इंसान का नाम है, ठीक है, हिज फुल नेम वाज जेम्स प्रिंसेप। सो जेम्स प्रिंसेप वाज एन इंग्लिश मैन एंड ही वाज वर्किंग as a mint officer under East India Company, okay. So while he was working in India, okay, at the same time he was he was trying to figure out some kind of inscription. So technically he is an epigraphist, okay, he is studying epigraphy. So like inscription, so he is in the field of epigraphy. So in in early 19th century, that is 1830s में, like he made a huge success, ओके उसने क्या किया कि उसने दो अनडेसिफर स्क्रिप्ट को क्या किया कर दिया, डेसिफर कर दिया, दैट इज ब्राह्मी एंड खरोस्ती, दो स्क्रिप्ट को क्या कर दिया, डेसिफर कर दिया, ठीक है, किसने, जेम्स प्रिंसेप ने। सो फ्रॉम दैट ऑनवर्ड्स वहां पे क्या आ गया, रेवोल्यूशन आ गया इन द फील्ड ऑफ एपिग्राफी, ओके। सो बहुत ज्यादा मिस्ट्री था इंडियन पॉलिटिकल सिस्टम का, अर्ली इंडियन पॉलिटिकल सिस्टम का, वो बहुत ज्यादा क्या हो गया, हद तक क्लियर हो गया था आफ्टर deciphering Brahmi and Kharosthi script by James Prinsep. So most of the inscription that was found they refer the name of one king, okay. So वहां पे क्या लिखा होता था, सभी most of the inscription में ये नाम लिखा हुआ था, पियादसी, okay. So पियादसी का like मीनिंग है pleasant to be behold, ठीक है। So उस पियादसी लिखा होता था। So उसका दूसरा भी इंस्क्रिप्शन मिला था। So उसमें क्या लिखा होता है, उसमें क्या था, so the other inscription they have found is they have referred the name of some kings like Ashoka. As you all know that who is Ashoka. Ashoka is one of the popular and famous ruler of the of the period, okay. And we can we can know much more about him through the Buddhist textbooks, okay. So during the during the early 20th century, okay, the epigraphy the scholars and the historian, they started working on the early Indian political history, okay. And they have taken the help of different types of inscriptions and texts, okay, to understand this particular section, Indian political history, okay. So from to some extent they have understood, okay, they have deciphered different types of languages, okay. And they have taken the help of different languages, textbooks, inscription to reconstruct this period, okay. And to reconstruct the connection of this huge dynasties, empires and kingdoms, okay. And they have made a huge success, okay, to make to give us some scenario of Indian political history. Okay, so after the early 20th century, the scholars and this historian, they have shifted their focus of investigating the Indian political history to the political changes, the connection between the political changes and the economic and social development of the period. Okay, so but soon this archaeologists and the this historian, they realize that this is not a simple task. Okay, if we really want to know these connections, okay, it will be a harder task, though they have worked in it. Okay, so in this chapter we will going to discuss all this political Indian political history and their relationship with economy and the social development. Okay, so I hope you all have all have a little idea what we're going to discuss in this second chapter, and I hope you know what is Princeps and what is Piyadasi. Okay, so how all it has started. Okay, so today we're going to wrap up our first our first chapter of first topic of the second chapter, and I hope you I hope and I hope you all will cooperate. If you all have any problem and if you have any confusion, do ask me, and I will help try, and I will make sure that I will try to make it clear.